We are back in Forza here with our STI S209 Subaru again. Trying a few different things out this time, sort of trying to figure out the direction I want to go with Forza here. Do I want to try to aim for the multiplayer route or stick with the single player? Been researching and looking at a few things, also trying to figure out the tuning. But, just kind of take it one step at a time here. So, first things first, I figured out that you don't actually need to get your vehicles up to level 50 to really start tuning them or anything like that. It looks like the level's about level 35 where most things unlock. They just kind of gate the really extreme stuff, like the body kits and the engine conversions and everything like that on the higher levels. This is level 47 now, this vehicle actually. And so I can go ahead and I'm trying to figure out the tuning here, and I'm looking at a few things. So I'm thinking I'm going to keep it in the B class. I don't know if I'll go A class with it or not, but I'm sorting out a few things, and I'm also taking it into the Rivals. I find the Rivals section of the multiplayer actually really handy for adjustments and testing out the tunes, since it records your speeds and everything so well. As far as competition goes with the Rivals, though, it's kind of strange because everybody's got different settings. It'll show you the settings that they have, but there's no damage turned on or anything like that, so there's some weird stuff going on in the Rivals, I hear. Because I do the manual clutch, and apparently people running in Rivals will do the manual clutch, but they'll run the clutch and the transmission without so hard that normally you would damage it, but they get a bonus because they can't damage the clutch or transmission. So anyways, there's this weird thing going on there, so I'm not really too much in the competitor sort of thing anyways, but I do go into the Rivals now just to see, just to run it over and over again, just in terms of how to modify the vehicle. So first off, I think I'll go through just sort of what I'm thinking to do with this vehicle. I have done several other vehicles at this point, sort of been messing around with it, but we'll stick with this one right now for this episode. So I'm not really too sure what I've adjusted actually. It's been a day or two here, so I always like boosting up the brakes. The brakes are always something I find definitely a priority. People are saying, and YouTubes are saying always about the anti-roll bars, putting both of these on because they can help with the oversteer and understeer. So I throw them on. They're not free in terms of the CP, but in terms of the PI, they're pretty much free. And the weight reduction is always quite important, it would seem. As far as tire width goes, that's usually fairly good to do. I'm not too sure I'm going to change them here. I'm not too sure on the compound either. If I'm going, yeah, because it's going to send me into the A class. So I was going to look through everything what I have here, and that's just the tires there. Yeah, I should do some stuff in here too. Work on the clutch, maybe play around with the transmission a little bit. I definitely should do that actually, so I can change the final drive. I find that actually is important in tuning. I've been messing with that. I'm not too sure I'm going to change any of the aero at the moment, and the body kit might look cool. What's the body kit do? Oh, I see. Yeah, definitely makes that vehicle wider. Oh, okay, so I got the Forza edition of this vehicle too, and that the Forza edition's got the wide body kit on it. We'll keep this one normal for now. Just trying to think here what I should play around with here. If I'm going to do the intro cup again eventually, or now or later, I have to keep it into the B class. So I took some time to look at a few things. Now if you're seeing a few things I should be doing or changing and are kind of like yelling at the screen, do this or whatever, just put the comments down in the comment section. Because this is like a sort of a learning series for me where I'm trying to figure stuff out. So I've researched a few things, but I haven't gone too deep into it. But what I'm looking at here is a lot of the tracks, or the earlier tracks that you seem to be on, don't really have big high-speed stretches or anything like that. So I'm finding a lot of it's about braking and handling, anyways, and the ones that I'm doing here. And I do the manual clutch. So I did upgrade the clutch a little bit. and then did the transmission as well. Because I want that, I just did the sport one, because I want the final drive to be changed. I find that is key. And also the differential, I want to start playing around with that, because this is an all-wheel drive. So I just put the sport one on, because I'm only focused really on the acceleration part about it, coming out of the corner on it. What else can I change here that won't do too much? I mean, might as well, like, I'm at the 597, so I might as well throw, like, the drive line in just to reduce the weight some more. I just get a few points and get it right on there, so I might as well just throw that on. So that's pretty much all I have. There isn't too much room in the B class to work with this vehicle, because I haven't done anything in the engine. The fuel and air, this is all just stock. This is what I've done so far. So the brakes and the anti-roll bars, just in case I need to adjust them a little bit. They don't do anything against the PI, so you might as well have them on there. I don't remember having any issue with the turning with the vehicle or the weight shifting, so I'm not too concerned about that. But they are on there. And tires I haven't done anything with. It just hurts the PI too much, and the speeds just aren't that high that I really need to worry about it too much. I would like to do it, but it'll send me up into the A class, so you know it's always kind of balancing. I did want to do all this transmission and clutch stuff, and I think that's really about it. There isn't really too much changes there. So what we're going to do is confirm this, and we're going to go right into tuning here just quick to see what is available here. So I played around a bit with the tire pressure, and right in the middle, about the default where it is, seems fine. I can't really. This must take more of effect when you're getting the fancier vehicles that go faster and everything. Because at these speeds, it doesn't seem to matter too much. Well, it does if I go too high or too low, then you can definitely notice it. But bouncing it around a little bit in the middle, I can't really notice anything at these speeds. Now, the final drive is something I do want to mess around with. Someone was saying that, do you find the fastest point in the track that your car can hit, and then you kind of set the final gear to hit that max speed, just because you don't need to be going any faster than that point. So I do want to fiddle around with this. I'm going to do some practice driving with it, but I'm finding it's much more beneficial to boost it all the way over to the acceleration. Like the top speed doesn't really get hurt that much. What's the top speed back here? 265? I guess it does. What does it do if I really crank it? Down to 214. Okay, that really hurts it. But if the vehicle never hits like much past 200 kilometers an hour on the track, then you can really shift your gears here to help out a lot. So I wanted to unlock that so I can play around with it a little bit. I'm going to go into rivals and do a few things and see here, but I'm not really going to change that too much. We'll just keep that there for now. The alignment, I don't have anything. With the anti-roll bars, doesn't mean I'm still, even though I can fiddle around with them, I'm not going to do too much with them at the time being until I notice some problem with the steering or the turns. The biggest issue I have right now with this vehicle, if I recall correctly, because I've been driving a few vehicles, is the understeer when I'm powering out of a turn. So I'm trying to think of how to improve that. So when I power out of the turn, there's too much understeer. I can't, keep the corner going where I want to do that power. But maybe I'm just applying power too early. But I'm hoping to try and sort out what can help that. Maybe camber or something like that. I'll think about that. Probably quite a few things, but that is the biggest issue I have at the moment. So here the differential maybe can help with that, right? But if you're locking the tires together, since it's an all-wheel drive, or if you're increasing the differential to high, they're going to be spinning at the same rate more so. That actually increases the understeer though, but helps you power out. But I don't have any trouble powering out of the corner. I have trouble with the understeer, so I might want to lower that actually. So a few things here. This doesn't seem to have anything. You have to have a steering wheel, I guess, for that section. But so I won't change too much at the moment. I did change a little bit, but just a little tweak on the final drive, not a big deal. And then I gotta figure out if I jump right into a competition here, or maybe try out a rival or something. So I think what I'll do is maybe just actually record doing a rival here. I find the Grand Oak track is sort of a nice one to learn on. I think it's got it's nice and decent, but because the very first track you run into in the introduction is the Grand Oak Club, so it's fairly short. Now I've already been doing the rival and I've been doing quite well on it, but I was using this vehicle plus the Veloster FE, the fan edition of it, or the Forza edition. And I've been doing quite well at it. The game displays it a little weird. It says top 76% of all players. So it kind of reads weird, but that means that I'm above 76% of all players. I'm 89th out of 375 in the world rank. I'm expecting this to kind of explode since the game is getting officially released on the Game Pass or whatnot. So I think I've done quite well there. When you get to the really high scoring ones, I think some funky stuff's going on. Like I was saying earlier, they're playing around with the ability that you can't damage your vehicle. But anyways, so that's what I was looking at. I want to actually go into the settings again because I think a lot of people have the ABS turned off. I'm not sure if I want to keep mine off or what I'm going to do about it here, but I'll take a look here. What we're going to do is going to go in here and I'm going to see if I can catch the rival, maybe tune the Subaru up. To see if it can even get close. Oh, I don't want to set myself as a rival. I actually want to do this here. I want to keep the rival I have, a Calda here, this other player here, who's, a lot of them are driving the same STI that I have here, the Subaru here, but they're doing the Forza Edition one, so I think it's got some boosts to it, or so on. What we're going to do is we're going to use the normal one that you start with, because here's the Forza Edition over here. Now I got them both at PIS 600, but they're built completely differently. I do want to compare the Forza Edition eventually. We're going to stick with this one. I've got to focus on only certain vehicles. You find it bounce around too much, it really throws you for trying to learn. And there's so many vehicles in the game, I don't know how anybody can get all through them and figure them all out. It's pretty crazy. But I really like this track here. I actually got to play around my volume so I can hear everything. Oh, I've also was thinking about trying the external view. I don't know. See, there's so much to the game. I'm trying to figure out, the best way that I sort of enjoy it. I'm going to go back to minimal assist, which keeps the ABS on. I'm sort of juggling with this if I should turn it off or not. Because then I'm almost in the hardcore setting they call it. But what's getting me is the driving line. I'm too afraid to turn the driving line off at the moment. It gets a little, or this is just a driving line. If I can turn ABS off and stay in the cockpit view, then I can actually start registering on the hardcore thing. I'm not sure. Not sure I'm going to do that yet. I'm not sure I'm that concerned about it at the moment. I do like having the brake line on. The ABS I can probably go with it off. But I'll keep it on for now because I'm pretty hard on the brake. I'm trying to learn to be actually more aggressive on the brake. So we'll keep that on for now. So that's basically what I'm doing here. Minimum, but with the manual of the clutch. I will definitely keep the manual of the clutch. I do like that. Not to take advantage of it, anything like that. I try to run it properly. Like even though you can't get damaged here, I still run it as if I can. So I do go a little easy on the clutch actually. So I'm gonna see here. The first lap, I know you can skip the first lap, but kind of need like a little bit of a warm-up here anyways. Maybe I'll do the external view and just see how it goes. I do like the cockpit view though. I moved the field of view up a little bit. I do like this. It depends on the car. But let's try external here. Just to see how we go. See, I already messed up the shift here. Takes me a second to get going here. Alright, I really do enjoy this first track here. It's a nice, easy one here. Oh, and I got the transmission all changed too, so. Yeah, this is going to take a little bit for me to figure out. I'm not too sure I should stay in external view. I'll go here, shift down, right around. Yeah, it's going to take me a little bit. I was doing this track many times today with that other vehicle, the Veloster. I was getting real overly aggressive on it. Alright, so So I'm not really focused too much at the moment. I'm just trying to get a feel for the external view. The bonus to this is you can see much farther down the track. You can get a better feel for the corner that's coming. But I'm not as accurate, I don't find. It's also not as immersive. Alright, so here we go. I guess we're starting. I don't have to brake too hard on this corner. The vehicle can normally handle it. I can power out okay. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to stay in this view or not. Tricky. So I can go hard on the brake here. Shift down. Power out. Oh, too hard there. We're going to lose it here. I do that several different times. Brake down. And there we go. And once I've gone around a few times, this one you really got to stay on the inside, and I have a hard time doing it here. And the powering out of the corner seems okay. I might be changing the view. I don't know. It's you definitely get a different feel in the cockpit view. We're going to shift down. You can usually take this corner harder than it recommends, depending on the vehicle. That's a bit too much, yeah. See, I'm used to the other vehicle, and this one sliding around a bit more. Okay, shift down. I have trouble with that corner because, yeah, see this one. This vehicle is just not as nimble. Look at it power out of the corner and going really wide. The other one wasn't doing that. Doing power out there. So that's what I'm trying to work on a little bit. Now if you take this, yeah, see it can't do the inside either. So this vehicle is going to struggle with its current setup. I'm not too sure I'm going to be able to catch the guy. The Veloster I was doing was pretty much right up where that guy was. It could just handle the corners better. This one's got some understeer. I took that bad. Yeah, there, that lap's gonna be wrecked. Okay, we're gonna go back into this. We're gonna take a couple signs. No, we're just gonna reset a little bit. Try the cockpit view. This is typically what I'm used to doing. And this is one thing about this game, is it really gets you on that, you know how some games have just one more turn? Well, this game has like just one more lap kind of thing going on. So I do like the cockpit view of this vehicle here better than the Veloster one I was using because it's got a big blind spot. Okay, so that's nice and inside. Not as fast as I want to be going though. Do one more. At least I'll try just to do one more. And then we'll see where we go from there. Got a nice little shake going on here too. Okay, so we're going to brake. We're going to shift down and come right in the inside. Not great, but I mean it's different than what I've been doing here. We're going to really cut that, but at least we're staying with them a bit better. Maybe get a bit more aggressive. Hard brake and turn in, shift down, and power out if it can. The problem is that I gotta work on that with this vehicle. The other one I could do it with. Okay. Now I braked into the turn there, which sends it. There's definitely some understeer going on here, and I'm not actually too sure how to correct it. So you got some advice. Throw it away. Maybe look how wide that is. It's too wide. So that is that's understeer. That's the problem I was talking about. That is understeer while coming out of the corner. Should I loosen the differential on that? This means something I gotta sort out because I start to drift. Also the tires, right? Yeah, I was definitely rolling a little better with the Veloster. I almost want to switch back to the Veloster, just to sort of show the comparison. Look at, oh man, yeah, I'm having a hard time with it. So I might actually switch back just to have a little bit of fun with it for a minute. Yeah, so this vehicle here, the Hyundai Veloster. Anyway, it's got the Forza edition here. So I've tweaked a few things on it, but not too heavily. But I was doing the same thing with this vehicle, and I do better in this one. Now this is a front-wheel drive. And now I did forget one thing. Usually I tweak this a little bit. I do about half fuel just to sort of simulate what it would normally be. And it's got sport tires on it. I don't quite remember all the changes I've done, but it's sort of tuned up here. I want to go back to this vehicle just from the other one, just to see how big the differences really are, because that felt really different. A lot of it could have been the all-wheel drive. But see how this cockpit view's got that beam down the left there? You totally lose some vision of the track with it. Alright, so this one you stay in the higher gears a lot, so we'll do a little bit of warm-up here thing again, so I can get a little used to it again. I was ending up going very aggressive on this track with this vehicle. Alright, I'll figure out where the gears gotta sit again. We're gonna shift down on that one. See, that one can do it a little better than the other vehicle, and it can still power out really well. Usually I like the all-wheel drives better. Oh, that one went wide. Alright, we'll work on that next time. I was doing that before. In this corner, we really got to work. This one's a really key to stay on the inside. Then you can power out. There you go. Alright, so we'll give it a go here. See how we do across the line. Okay, he's right with me. Alright. So go a little hard on the brake. We'll let it go. We should be able to get power into the turn. Yep. Brake hard on this. Side. Cut the curb. See, already doing better than the other vehicle. Hard brake. Shift down. See if we can catch it this time. That was similar to the other vehicle though. Yeah, going wide on that. Power in. We should be able to grab them though. Hard brake in. Now, I can catch this guy if I do this corner correctly. Real inside it. Really inside it. No, we're going to lose it. Yeah. Darn. Alright. Try again. We will try again. So it took me... I beat several rivals getting up to this rival here. And then this guy's pretty much matching my skill. or beyond it. Now he's got a better start this time. Maybe we'll shift down to 5. Try and do it here in 5. It's probably a better idea. Alright. Okay, we're with him here. Should probably use more of the track there, but... No, we're going to lose that one too. Darn it. Alright, we're going to be starting another lap here. You can reset the laps, but I'm just going to drive it around here. Even with that mess up, I'm not even that far behind that guy. Okay, let's give her another go. This is the addicting part of the game. Over and over again. Alright, we're going to brake in. We're going to shift down, and we're going to come real hard in. We're going to power out into the curb. We're going to brake in. Now, I usually don't take it wide enough. There, okay. I could probably use more of the road in there. Brake hard and in. No, too wide again. We should be able to save it. Yeah. I should probably brake harder in that one. Fourth hard, down, in. And And this is where you can get some of the players on this corner if you can do it right. Come on, turn, 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 turn. No, no, losing too wide. Okay, power out now. And then most people will use that curb to the right. They use more of the road. I'm not that great at doing that. So we're right behind this guy this time. Now, see, I'm not able to do that with the other vehicle, but I'm right there with him. Now we've got the same kind of start he has. So we can really be aggressive here. Up on the curb. There we go. Okay. And then not enough road again. But I followed the line that's suggested. Most people go wide there. Okay. A hard brake there. We're going to shift down to 4th. Up. Brake in. There we go. Okay, I got him beat now at the moment. Brake hard in. Come on. Okay, and we've got to really stay on the inside here. Oh, I'm fine on the grass. Grass is fine for me. Okay, now power out. Okay, now I can lose him on... I can lose this on the shifting though. Oh, I'm gonna lose it at the end. No! I got too worked up. Darn the adrenaline excitement. Okay, one more time and then we'll close it off of the episode. I didn't really know what I was gonna do this time. But oh man, that was frustrating. I had him. I'm supposed to be working on the other vehicle though. On the other one. Maybe I will switch back after this lap to the other vehicle and just maybe someone can give me some recommendations on it. Like braking, shift down, because you can really go in hard. This is why I can't get rid of that brake line. It is too much help for me. Level 33, cool. Because 35 is where most things unlock. Okay, I should probably be down in the 4th gear now, though. Okay, no problem. Got it here. Okay, we gotta really power out here because that was wide. Nope, good. Good, good. Hard brake in. I don't like that. Yeah, he's gonna take me over here. Come on, come on, come on. Turn in, turn in, turn in, turn in, turn in. Can I power now? Okay, I don't know if I can beat him here. Because I'm inside again. Yeah, I'm gonna do the same thing, get too excited. Oh! Oh, you little turkey! I don't think I won. Darn, not again. I get right in that last stretch, the pressure gets to me. Okay, so I'm messing with the Subaru at the moment here. So I changed the final drive to more suitable for the track. And from my understanding, reducing the acceleration differential in the front should increase should help with the understeer. Maybe we'll bring it right down to like 15% or something to really notice the difference. And increasing the rear on the all-wheel drive should help. So let's do something like this. Really maybe feel the difference if we really tweak them like that. So I'm hoping this helps. That's all really I've changed. I mean, I don't have most of this really unlocked at the moment. And I'm not too sure like how to go about fixing understeer when powering out of a corner. I don't know what to tackle first. Is differential you go after first, or do you look at the tires? Do you look at weight? Do you look at the aero stuff? Try and do more downforce, like put some of that on there. Do you look at the anti-roll bars? I find some of that stuff is very minor, and then some things have a much bigger effect. So sort of like a priority thing is what I kind of need to learn. So we're going to fire this up like what we were doing here. And do a couple tries, and that'll be the video. I didn't really have a plan for this one, but I find this kind of interesting, the difference between the two vehicles and how different they were. So I'll do a little warm-up lap, and I'll pop back in for the real lap. Okay, there's definitely is a difference here. So with the new gear shifting, because I'm already in 6th gear here, crossing at 200. Okay, I'm a little slower than I want to be there. Oh, am I already gonna lose it? Yep, I'm already gonna lose it. Darn it. Okay, so I'm coming around here to start another lap. I'm actually not that far behind him even after messing up like that. But let's see, we need as much speed as possible. I need to remember to come around wide here and actually follow that line. That line is actually really good. I think that is definitely the correct line for that. Okay, what do we got? Am I with him? Okay, with him better here. I brake a little harder. There, that's better. Right on the line, good. Braking hard. Oh, it's definitely swinging out there. That's different. I'm in 5th, probably shouldn't be in 5th. Brake hard, shift down. Oh, this is a tricky, definitely a trickier vehicle. So, I mean, trying to figure out how best to do this. Should I pull back on some of the other upgrades and boost up the tires? Like go up to the sport tires, because it only has the street ones on them, right? So maybe I should be reversing some of my thinking here. Try the sport tires. So maybe that's what it is. Yeah, I'm maxing out here. Back wants to swing out a bit there. Okay, I should be able to actually power out of this one really well. Okay, this is better. This is better. I guess 5th is the correct gear, but here we go down to 4th. This is where I have some trouble with that turn. Some understeer there without power. Come on, turn around there. Okay, we can apply the power early here though, because it's pulling out better of the 2 corners now with the power. Oh man, wide, look at that. Okay, can I get him here? Can I do this better? No. Look how wide that sucker's going. That's mean. I'm gonna have to. I mean, it's definitely driver error that's happening for sure, so I'm definitely not just blaming the vehicle. I'm just trying to think of what I should tweak next though, but that'll be for another time, I guess. This is just kind of what I'm doing. I'm fiddling around with the vehicles I have. I'm just kind of trying to learn the game is all. Okay, I can get them here now. Hard on the brake. Maybe I'm not doing hard enough braking. Oh, that's going to be bad. That might cut there too much. Oh, did it not catch me on it? Yeah, I'm kind of in the same spot I was though. I'm right behind him. Oh, we're gonna drift this one. This one. All right. Maybe. Okay, maybe go wider. And can I cut in? No, I just can't turn enough. I should use more of the road there. Okay, this works. See, this is bad though. This is the best I've done though. I'm like right with them. But that is still pretty much a mile when it comes to this. Okay, we're gonna go real aggressive. Oh, look at the back end go. Oh, we're gonna drift it around. Ah, I lost it. All right, so that has changed. So what did I do to cause that? Because that wasn't happening before, not to that degree. Well, that would have been the differential on the rears, right? I locked them together more. Because yeah, that would cause loss of grip in the back, right? Because they would spin more. I'd be forcing, yeah. Okay, that must be the differential lock in the back. Alright, maybe I don't need to do that then? I like kind of changing things to the extreme so you can get the feel for them. Anyways. But yeah, okay, one more than on the video. This is the problem with the game. It says one more time. I can get it next time. Okay, hard brake, but don't swing the back out. Okay, there we go. He's got me though. See, I could have left the power on probably. Okay. Oh, this is good. This is good. Hard brake. Down to 4. Cut him on the inside. No, this is gonna be wide. Power into it though. I can power now. I can power much earlier. This is gonna... I'm gonna go to third. See if I can... No, I shouldn't have went to third. I'm not gonna get him. Darn. Darn. Alright, I'm gonna force myself to stop it after this one. I'm gonna leave the video on a loss. Now, this guy's still a challenging opponent for me, though. Well, I was doing some good progress on it, though. And as you can see, this is me forcing myself to stop, which I definitely should be doing. This 35 minutes out here. Okay, we're gonna drive it like we stole it. Like Barry says. I like that saying too. Hard brake. Shift down. Really cut it in. No, too much. Too aggressive. Can I power out of this without and hold it? Oh, I can. Let's drift it. No. Oh no, too much. The understeer really came there. Oh well, that'll be it for now. Alright, so that's sort of my line of thinking on that. Again, I'm playing with most assists off except for the braking line and the manual, well, and the ABS, and I also got the manual clutch on there. So it's definitely challenging playing with the Xbox controller, but they do a pretty good job here. So that's where I'm at, pretty much. Rivals is really good for practicing and trying to get, trying to learn the game. So let me know any kind of suggestions. There's probably a million suggestions. I'm trying to think, though, of what to prioritize here. Should I be going tires? I probably should be going tires first, right? And then, I don't know, does camber do a whole lot? Is it actually noticeable at these like lower speeds or not? Oh well, I gotta turn it off now because the video's going long. Thanks for watching, and hopefully some of this is enjoyable. Hopefully some of it helps people, or I don't know. Anyways, thanks for watching, and see you in the next one. Take care.